Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we are doing four if I can fit it in, three definitely. Three seems to be that sweet spot for me with designing layouts. And I say 3 or 4 why I'm confused, because it's 1, 2, and then this one kind of they're involved because they have a middle sheet that is going to go for both of them. So we are using the contents of, I want to say it is the June Stories by the Month kit. So it came with this page that says details. It came with these squares that say details, also these not vellum, they're acetate squares. And I want to say it came with this one too. I want to say, because I'm mixing them all up, because this is how I prep my pages, and I kind of take everything out that I'm going to use and then, discard the packaging. So we'll see. So that's what I mean. So this is going to be this side, and I want to do 2 of them. So that's the acetate between it. And then when you flip it, this is going to go with that on that side. So that's why I'm saying 3, 4, because this one, and then this one's coming with this one. And then this was an add-on piece to the Teach or Learn Story kit. I can't remember. And it's been in my stash for a while, and I love it. But every photo sometimes always has the problem because it is a big title. So it kind of fits here with this one. And so I want to talk about all the things that she's currently into, like performing and singing and dancing. So that's the intention with that kit. And I might add a little bit more, because that's pretty much the layout. And then the other layout, it's going to be a full page. You guys, you have to follow, if you are into Bluey Mom. She's an account that does these memes. Yes, it is Bluey Mums. That does these memes. So Bluey Memes, if you're into them, because I totally am, we are a Bluey house. But she's also an illustrator, and you can get your family bluified. So I sent her a picture of my husband and me and Valentina, and I asked her to include our dogs, despite it being dogs. And this is what they came back with. And they even gave Miguel his 5 o'clock shadow. I love it. I die. And his pizza. And then me with my curly hair, and Valentina. You can get your kids into being Bluey or Bingo, with the brown. She wanted to be Bluey and her side ponytail and the bows, and here's Maui and Moana. Stop it. I got it for Dad for Father's Day, and we already blew it up. So there's an 11 by 17 hanging in our house. But I had to tell the story. So I picked up some memes that will probably go in a 4-page pocket, and then tell the story of what I just shared with you. So let's get started putting as much of this I can together. Okay, let's get started. These are some fun layouts. So I'm really glad I got to use these elements that were either in the June or July Stories by the Month collection, because all of them have this square that says details. This one is a repeat 6 square, and then I'm using the other squares on the next layouts coming up. So I had that one little kind of medallion first prize banner ribbon thing from a Maggie Holmes collection, and the color was that peachy coral, so it worked perfectly over there. And along the title, I wanted to add these elements. So I think this is a combination of the vellum pieces being from an Ali Edwards kit, and then the cardstock ones being from a former Studio Calico kit that I just had in my stash. And they both had similar shapes and ways that the leaves slash flowers appear. So I thought that was kind of lucky that they worked well together. So that way I had the mixture of the vellum and the cardstock elements, and tucking it behind the title itself excuse me, has it stand out a little bit more from the photo, and it just kind of worked out perfectly with this photo itself. And so my journaling in the 6 squares are just about the things that she is learning and slash enjoying right now, and a lot of it is of the performance nature. So playing on this piano, she sings, she has one of those Bluetooth microphones. We've taken her to do cheer class, so she has a handful of cheers that she knows how to recite and do the routine for. We've done ballet classes, and we've done tumbling, so she comes home and practices cartwheels and handstands and stuff. So that is all the journaling for that one. Then when we get started on this one with some pool photos, we have spent an obscene amount of time in the pool this year. I guess, it comes with her age. And that's why I almost wish that maybe we should get a pool for our backyard. We live in South Florida and it is quite the norm here, but I am so happy with having such a large pool with like a beach gradient that she can stand and touch the ground for a majority of it. And I just know I wouldn't put a pool that she would be only like, 3 feet in our backyard. So I just want to wait if we do end up doing that, whenever that is, to have like more of a deep end. So the stories here are just about her loving the pool and all that she's able to do because of that beach style gradient that is in our pool, in our community pools. So what I mean by that is that you can walk in and it gradually gets to be like 4 feet, and it's like a majority of the pool. So a majority of the pool she can feel and stand up, which gives parents like me peace of mind, because as long as she's staying in that section before it gets to that T part of our pool, then she's fine and she can reach the bottom. So that's what the journaling is about, just like how much she's improved with her swimming and how she goes for sinking toys to the ground. And even in the pool, she does the whole doing the handstands and stuff. And then I talk about actually this bathing suit that she wore pretty much all summer, which I luckily found at Walmart one day. And it's a Bluey, like 2-piece bathing suit. And she just loves Bluey. So I talked about that a little bit too in the journaling. And then like the caboodle in the picture on the right, she has like this little hot pink caboodle that has all her pool toys in it. And like half of them are all like sinking toys. And then the other half are just kind of like little water guns or little floaty things that suck up water, or little, Disney floaty mabobs that she insists on hauling to the pool when we go. So she carries that pink caboodle that has her toys, and we're off. I just carry the towels and the sunscreen, and we go. But it's been a great summer, and so yeah. And then the picture of her on my shoulder was taken actually when my sister was in town, and it was just like such a perfect photo that I was like, oh my god, like this is totally getting scrapped. And I have the same thing with my sister, and maybe I should have done the mirror images of having Valentina on both our shoulders. But I just like the picture I took of her when she was walking ahead of us to put our things down on some of the pool chairs. But yeah, it's been a good summer, and she definitely learned. So that's the thing too. Like, she's learned to do the deep end and go for the sinking toys in the deep end. So I have fairly good confidence in her all the time, in her swimming abilities. And so it's a nice story to have to mark the summer of 2023 in our albums. And all of my journaling is on that clear sticker paper. So then we're doing the Bluey layout, and this just has to go in my album to A, mark the date that I did it. B, there is a large one hanging on our wall already, so it's already up. And honestly, we've made a third copy, and it's in our office. So we have like a nice little photo of the family from like Easter, and then there's this Bluey photo also framed in like our new patient room. It's so funny, and it's a conversation starter. So when patients come in, they kind of see us. And they always kind of talk to it about like, who loves Bluey, and it's like it's our daughter, but I got it for Father's Day for Daddy this year. And then that's how they realize that we're like a husband and wife, chiropractic duo. So like I said, it's a conversation starter to have like a Bluey family on your walls in the office. And so the memes are just cute and funny, just things I always relate to. I think one of them is about like how we tire our kids out, and the other one is like how we argue with like mini versions of ourselves, which obviously every parent can relate to. So it was two fun ones. I save a lot of them, so they're in my memory planner usually too. They are just funny. So follow Bluey Mums, Mums. I think she does these illustrations. I could be wrong, but when I went through that account, that's how I got this family illustration done, because she kind of draws them and then, can customize them with your hair and jewelry and things like that, and the background and stuff. So I don't even know if it's actual Illustrator for Bluey. It's just an account that I follow on Instagram. So it's a great photo and a great layout in our family album. Okay, that will wrap up these 4 layouts. Let me go through them real quick in their completion. So I had all of the journaling done on the sticker paper. This one was a little bit odd just because this was blocking some of it, and I always have to keep my text in a square or rectangle shape. So that's that little odd space right there. I should probably add some stamping, but I think it looks fine just the way it is. All these embellishments around it from Studio Calico and Ali Edwards make the title stand out even more, so that turned out fantastic. Then once again, all the journaling on these 2. I'm glad I got to use all of these elements from this kit, because otherwise they would sit, and the colors just worked out so well for a lot of journaling about summertime and things that we did and where she improved in the pool. These were 49th and Market, and I do believe this one was Studio Calico as well. Oh, and then this one, that goes there. I guess I gotta add more adhesive or else it came off. That is just a big patch that I have from a Color Rush Studio shop, and then these embellishments are all Ali Edwards for the opposite side of this page. And then following up with the Bluey one, so cute. Did my journaling once again, clear sticker paper, and this card is an L Studio. And then I did a flip up of some Bluey Mom memes that I always screenshot from Instagram that I truly love. So that came together great. Now there are 4 more stories in my family album. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, everyone, I will be seeing you. This one's almost full. Just saying. Bye, everyone.